all 3 games.
Well, that's been true in a number of games here. Ding Yanyuhang passes it out. We've got a bucket here early on from Dwight Bikes. Seen a lot of Dwight Bikes in Summer League over the years. The Summer League roster home hopefully by now. Here's Ding, nice crossover. And finished at the rim. Nice play by Ding Yanyuhang.
Well, that's what he does best. I mean, yesterday in watching him play, he gets to the rim almost at will. The same way this
floor are foreign-born players, including Ding Yanyuhang, who went to the rim hard there. You've got Satnam Singh, the first Indian-born player ever drafted into the NBA. Out there as well.
And he is a big man.
Luis Montero from the Dominican Republic wears number 44. And he replaced Dylan Ennis, who comes from Canada. $8 million, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm told the estimate is. With salary and endorsements.
Ding also played in the Olympics with the Chinese national team last summer, averaged about 4.5 points a game.
So he probably doesn't accept that new two-way contract.
The rest of defense by Montero, and he gets it. Takes it from Christian, kind of a wild attempt on the layup, but Ding comes away with it. Montero for 3. Luis Montero making things happen here in Orlando. Conversation with Brandon Paul about his shoes this morning. Sing for the dunk. Ding to Sing, who throws it down.
Ding to Sing. I love it. What about his shoes?
They were cool. What else would you expect? Satnam Singh throws it down. Dallas off and out by 15. He's their Division I all-time leading scorer, and his conference's Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year as a senior.
And not to mention local legend at Stony Brook.
Undrafted last year, played in the D-League with the Texas Legends. 17-8 for Jameel Warning last season. Side out for the Mavericks with a 17.
It's a little more manageable.
Good job splitting that double team by Dwight Bikes as he sets up Ding. Well, even at 15 at the half, given where it was, that's manageable. 2 quarters left. Ding Yanyuhang back to the free throw line for Dallas. He has a bucket here today and a free throw, 3 points. 24 points a game last season, 51% shooter in China.
Point out something interesting now. Brandon Paul just went up to Ding to give him some instructions, but from what I'm told, again, I don't think he speaks English.
I've heard him, just from watching games here without the headsets on, I've heard him bark out some defensive
cue,
switch, that sort of thing. But I think you're probably right.
In fact, he's performed as well as he is, you know, with the language barrier is a real credit to his summer league so far. I think he's been very productive.
It's got to be tough to come into a gym where you don't speak the language and expect to have chemistry with teammates.
Yep.
Perhaps Brandon Paul is versed in Mandarin.
Perhaps.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe he just said, make it.
No, he said, don't miss this.
Christian. Ding's got a hand on him. Christian backs it out. Got Ding one-on-one.
See where the help comes from. Forced him into a turnover.
Ding did a good job moving his feet, and Christian threw it away. And that's turnover number 11 for the Thunder here in the first half. That's really what's killed them, with, as Stu points out, some help from Dallas's D.
One of them and forced him into a tough shot.
Christian around Barber, whips it to the corner, off a Maverick on its way out of bounds.
Just really impressed by Dallas. You know, every pass OKC tries to make is contested. You can't quite get to the rim because they close. You're not going to experience any real offensive scoring drive.
No.
You know, with that crew. And You know, we saw in the finals this year that one of the keys to them winning their second championship in 3 years is the fact that they just have more depth.
Absolutely, and it was remarkable that they were able to not only smaller market, I'm doing the air quotes here, but smaller market teams, whether that's reality or perception, are the ones who were fighting to get the provisions into the CBA that allow them to retain those star players, or give them a better shot to do so. And the players obviously are fighting for freedom and a chance to play where they want to play. The never-ending pull and tug between management and players on that issue.
Statement on the G League.
I'm just glad it wasn't full. I'm glad it was an empty cup.
Somebody's having some fun with us.
OKC has trailed by as many as 25, cut it to 13 now as Yanyuhang goes back to the free throw line for Dallas and gets his 5th point of the afternoon. Came in just 7 of 21 from the field here in Orlando. 1 of 2 so far today. Back to a 14-point game. Mid Johnson. Went up with a shot. Ding may have gotten a hand on that. Bikes comes away with it. And looking to push into Thornton. See that strength as a ball carrier, and out to Brandon Paul, who strokes his 6th 3 of the afternoon.
How many times have we seen that?
Hand off to Bikes. Back out to Paul, over to Ding. He'll try the 3, and Ding Yanyuhang knocks down the 3. That's a deep 2, excuse me. An 18-point game.
I think Josh Eustace has the 3-point shot down.
Yes, he does. Good pass by Ding to Warney. From Warney, tried to get it over the top. He's in traffic. Passes out of it to Ding. Immediately puts it on the floor and finishes. Ding, ding, ding.
Love the finishing strong.
Is that what we're going with? Going with the dinger, are we?
The dinger.
Okay.
He's played well enough to earn himself a nickname.
I like it. I like it. He's got 10.